join me and Bruno, and today I'm going to teach you guys how to draw a picture. Who likes to draw here? Does anybody like to? Okay, great. So some hands. So drawing can be really hard, and so I just kind of broke it down into 3 simple steps to teach you how to draw a better picture, or if you're stumped on how to draw something, these are steps that can help you. So I'm going to go along with it with my 3 simple steps, and they are, first, my thumb. That was not my finger. First, you start with the sketch, and I looked up the definition of a sketch, and it basically just said, this is a dictionary definition, a rough or unfinished drawing or painting, often made to assist in making a more finished piece. So this is what you're starting with. And the 2 big things I'd say to focus on and starting in this step is using shapes to make your picture and using light line weight. And I see what a lot of people do when they first start to draw a picture is they get really nervous and they press down really hard and they're like, oh, I need to draw a circle, and they're like this. Okay, that actually turned out good, sorry. Okay, so when I start out with my sketch, I want to use a light hand because if you press down, number 1, you're going to get shaky, and number 2 is that it's going to really dent your paper. Obviously, it's not an issue on a whiteboard, but for most people, when they draw on paper, it's going to dent out and leave an indent, and then you're not going to be able to erase it. So I'm just going to start off, I'm going to draw a face because I thought that would be easiest. So a face, obviously, a head starts out with a circle, right? And see, I do little like lines to start off with my sketch because like, see, that went out too far. I don't like that. Start out doing little lines to see where you really want it and then erase. Erasing is a big thing in drawing. Everything doesn't have to be perfect the first time. So yeah, start off with your sketch. So we can kind of see that's a head, right? And I'm kind of going more cartoony because if I did realistic, it would take a long time. So this is just a quick cartoon. So we got the start out. This is the sketch. It's still kind of sloppy. And so next, the next step is your line art for your over your sketch. And so this is where erasing really comes in. And this is where you can kind of be heavier handed with your drawing, and it's because it's not a sketch anymore. You kind of know what you're doing. You know where you want to put your lines. So now you can start coming in and going a little darker with it. I'm going to start with the ear, the jaw, and this is when you can kind of touch up your erasing, make it look a little sharper, make your lines smoother, maybe do a little shadow. What's the shadow on the neck? Right? And then I'm going to start with now some details. So ears, and then you can also see with the lines I used, it's guiding lines for where the facial features should go. So yeah, we'll just throw some facial features on there. Right, here's a nose, well, just a little line for mouth. Cool, right? Now what I'm gonna do is, now that I have the base for what my drawing is, this is kind of where you can be creative and do what you want to do. Most of the time, I don't really know how my piece is going to turn out while I'm drawing it. It kind of just happens along the way. So the last step is you're going to get your line art, you're sprucing it up a little bit. You're like, oh, this is really where I want it to be. And now you just kind of want to add your own little creative flair and add what you want. So let's add some hair. That'd be nice. So they're not bold. This is really bad hair, but that's okay. Cool. Now, this is time to just kind of have fun with it. So add little details. This is what really makes a piece, like when you see an art piece and you think, wow, that's really good. It's normally because the artist put detail into it and went back in. Is like, I don't like that. I want to add more. I want to add my own little flair to it. So before you think you're done, just look at a piece and think, I don't know, like, do I want anything more to add to it? Did I miss anything? Is there anything I want to add my own little flair? Sometimes I add sparkles. That's fun. And there you go. That's my drawing for today. And that, I hope you guys can, sorry, I was like started to clap and then didn't. I just these are the 3 steps that you guys can use through your own drawings, is to start with a sketch, use your shapes, start with the line art, and then add your own little creative flair, and there you have your finished piece.